So yesterday when I came across this video, for the last, I want to say, couple weeks, Ryan has increasingly kind of gotten on my nerves. I mean, he was my husband. I can say that, okay? And we are still technically married. So I think it's completely normal for people to go back and forth with each other in little tit-for-tat ways. Okay, we are not, I'm not going to say we're on bad terms. We're not on good terms. We're just on terms. So when I seen the video, I was not jealous. I am happy for him. If he wants to go and dance with a million girls, if he wants to go to a club, cool, I'm happy. I don't care. Like, I want him to find someone and I want him to be happy. But what I am disappointed in is society. So it was not even Ryan's video that kind of like made me frustrated. It was society's view of the situation. So, and I understand that sexism and favoritism towards men has been a thing for as like long as can be, okay? So I just don't see how when a man does something, then it's praised. But when a woman does something, she gets slandered and like slammed for it. So granted, I understand that I broke Ryan's heart. I left the marriage. I was not a good wife. I could totally admit where I'm wrong in that situation. But I did file for divorce. I did go ahead and make that separation legally. And then got with Ken. And I'm happy. I'm happy in my life, and I want Ryan to be happy. There are very few times that I'm on live and I go off on about Ryan. Blah, 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 blah. I don't do all that. Now, when I'm asked in interviews about him, I always say the truth. I always say, hey, I hope he's healing. I hope he's doing well. I want good intentions for him. But that's that. That's it. I do feel like all he does is talk about me and his lives. And it is frustrating because it's like you do have your own life going on. So why don't you talk about like your life? And so it's kind of one of those things that like, he can talk about me all he wants, and people praise that, and people are okay with that. But I can't even shoot one shot at him at all. And I'm like, I get it in one sense, and then another sense, like, y'all don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Y'all don't know what I have dealt with this man over the last, year. That's private, and that remains between us. So whatever little shots that he took, that was definitely daggers to the heart, go unnoticed and like unknown by the public, because I'm not going to put his business out there like that. I have it so far, and so I have done very minimal shots to him, and he's done small shots to me, but they are irritating. We irritate each other. We're exes. That is completely normal. And so that's why I'm addressing this. Like, I do want his healing. I want that for him more than anything. I feel like a lot of guilt for breaking his heart. But at the same time, breakups happen every day. Divorces happen every day. It's not something exclusive to us. That's my take on it. I feel like, for the most part, I've been very classy. I might not have always been classy, but I have been trying to be classy about the situation. And I just want him to give me that same respect, too. He doesn't have to, but it would be nice. And I think the bigger picture here is there is a child in this situation. It's not his child, so I know that it's not his problem, but there is a child involved. And right now, me and him are acting very childish of our own. And we both need to grow the fuck up. Because it's not about him, it's not about me, it's not about Ken, it's about this baby. This baby is innocent, all of this. This baby didn't ask to be brought into the situation. So the grown-up thing to do would be for the both of us to stop this tit-for-tat game, and once the divorce is final, go our separate ways. Like, I'm happy in my life with Ken, we're expecting a baby, he can have a girlfriend, I don't care, I'm happy for him. But for me, it's kind of like, don't sit there and then constantly be like, she's my wife, I can talk about her all I want. She's my wife, she's my wife, she's my wife. Well, looking at that video, that's my husband. That's my husband. He's slapping some girl's ass. That's my husband. We're still married. He's still married. I'm still married. What I'm saying is 2 wrongs don't make a right. So, with that being said, this is the last time I'm talking about him on social media. I'm not going to talk about Ryan, and I would hope that he would give me the respect, or if he doesn't respect me, please respect my child, because my child doesn't deserve all this chaos. And that's the way I feel about it. Like, I want us all to be at peace with the situation and, like, move on. Like, I'm doing my best to move on. I don't purposely shoot shots at Ryan often. So when I do, it's because I'm, like, really, really fed up. And, I mean, raise your hand in the chat if you've ever had an ex that just got under your skin, dude. Like, seriously. Like, and the thing is like, in the past, like, he has said on lives, like, I'm moving on, but then like 2 days later text me that he misses me. And I know that's part of the healing process. But I feel like it's a facade for lives and people, the public. I feel like he's not really moving on when he does that. So yeah, I get frustrated. I still don't know what's going on with this freaking court. I texted my lawyer yesterday. She was supposed to give me a call. I'm waiting for her to give me a call. Last thing I heard was that, like, Ryan went to sign the divorce papers. So I signed, he signed.